up, guys? I am back here with another collection video. I know it's only been 7 months since my last collection video, but the collection has almost doubled in size and so much stuff has changed and been added and been swapped out and been worked on. I felt like I needed to do an update video. Plus, that video's done really well, so why not do another one? But with that being said, let's get right into it. There's a lot of stuff to go over. Start up here up top. This is the SOCOM Gear M200. This was in the last video. This is the gas shell ejecting version, full metal 1:1 scale with the real intervention. Absolutely love this gun. Probably the crown jewel of my collection. But yeah, with that being said, let's keep it moving. South of that is an M82 Barrett. This is an AEG full metal construction. I believe it is the Snow Wolf, but I cannot confirm the brand. I think, well, you know what? I think it is a Snow Wolf. I'm not sure what all is internally done. It was all worked on by the previous owner, but super fun gun. Would love to replace it with the SOCOM Gear version one day if I could find one. But let's keep it moving. South of that here is the VFC Mark 11 Mod Zero. This is the gas blowback SR25. This was the limited edition version. Again, another crown jewel of my collection. I had wanted one of these for such a long time, and they're so hard to find, especially over here in the States. Finally found one, won the auction, super pumped. Like I said, that is the GBB VFC SR25, the Mark 11 Mod Zero. South of that is the VFC M40A5. This is a gas-powered bolt-action sniper rifle. Love this thing once again. It is polymer construction with metal internals and outer barrel, but the polymer on this gun and the overall build of this gun just feels so nice. Probably one of my favorite snipers. South of that is the A&K Mark 46. This is what I consider my first real LMG because of the weight. It's just a high quality build. I got this out of a GI mystery box. I believe it was the bigger Wins U2 mystery box. Great deal. I would consider this a win for that mystery box. Love this thing to death. South of that, I'm talking a little too fast here. South of that is a Effenhurstel M249. I had this one first, but I do not consider it a real LMG because it is the featherweight. It weighs almost nothing. And to get the full experience of an LMG, you need that weight. So, M249, we'll probably end up getting rid of this in the coming months now that I have the Mark 46. We'll come down here to some of these pistols and knock some of these out. Down here we have a couple Colt gas non-blowback pistols. The pistols are super awesome. I bought them for like $20 a piece just to mess around. But yeah, gas non-blowback. Keep it moving. This is the Army Armament. I think it's the RK-17 Type B, I think is what it's called. This is an Army Armament gas blowback pistol I got out of a GI mystery box. It is basically just a Glock with a custom ported slide. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Super kind of cool. I usually don't like Army Armament stuff that much, but this pistol was pretty unique, and you can't really find these online. So I consider that a win. Again, I got this out of a GI mystery box. North of that is the Elite Force Glock 17 Gen 4 with RMR. Put a custom trigger in there. I love Glocks. I love custom building Glocks. This is the G17 Gen 4, so I may end up doing a Psi or Infinity build with it if I decide that I want to spend $200 or $300 on a slide. But I think it would be super cool, so look out for that one in the future. That one may have its own video. Next to that is I think it's another Elite Force. It's a Glock 42 gas blowback pistol. North of that is an FNX 45. This is a gas blowback. I do have an RMR on there as well. Let's go down. I have these ASG, what is it called? The GL06 grenade launcher, standalone grenade launcher. Down here is the WE 5.1 Dragon high kappa, all stock. Next to that is a custom Psi high kappa. Up from that is a Jag Arms high kappa. North of that is a Glock 18C. I believe this is another Umarix, Elite Force. North of that, this is the Archon Firearms. I forget the model name. It is a gas blowback pistol. Yeah, not a lot to say. I don't really remember what the name of it is, but it is a gas blowback pistol. Rotating the camera. Here we have my first Vorsk high kappa with RMR. Love these pistols. The quality is really nice. And they're high kappas, custom built high kappas that you can get for a quarter of the price it would cost you to build a Toki Marui. Here's another Vorsk high kappa in black with RMR and flashlight laser combo. Here's a Colt 1911 gas blowback. Up from that, I believe these are called the VP9s. It's a gas blowback pistol. Here's an M9. I cannot remember the brand on it. I got it in like a bundle deal, so I'm really not sure. But it is a gas blowback M9. Up here's one of the newer additions to my collection. It is the WEG34 with replica Surefire tracer unit and extended mag. Up from that is an AW Custom High Kappa. I cannot for the life of me remember the model on this, but it is a super nice High Kappa. It has the split side GBB as well, of course. Oh, and I almost forgot one. This is one of my KWA USPs. Alright, so let's continue over here with some of these rifles. Right here is a G&P WOC. I love G&P because they use the Magpul bodies, and those bodies are becoming somewhat hard to find nowadays. This is a custom WOC, all steel internals, custom bolt. Everything's been custom built on this gun. I am still doing work on it. I have it set up to accept the GHK G-Mags, but I do have to file down the inner part of the magwell. So that'll be sick once that's done. Gas blowback, of course. I forgot this little pistol over here. This is the WE TT33, I think is what it's called. Got this in a bundle deal as well. Kind of a cool, unique little pistol. Okay, coming up from that rifle over here, this is another G&P WOC, but this is the VPR. This was a limited edition version of their WOC with this hard to find Magpul stock. Everything in it is stock. Guns like this that are limited edition are hard to find. I usually like to keep stock because switching up parts tends to kill the value, in my opinion. Up from that is a WE888C. This is a gas blowback HK416 PDW setup. Super cool gun. Got it from KY Airsoft. Got a great deal on it. Let's continue. North of that, this is another G&P WOC, but this is by far one of my favorites. Everything on this gun was custom built. There's nothing original on this gun. It was pieced together from different WOCs. All steel internals, Mark 18 setup, Magpul furniture, EOTech and G33 setup. This gun's, the kick on this gun is amazing. And again, this is another WOC that accepts the GHK G-Mags. I love the G-Mags. The gas efficiency is really nice. Great quality. They look good. The only problem is they're hard to find and they're expensive. So, kind of a trade-off, but this is one of my favorite builds in my collection. Let's see. Let's go up from there. This is an VFC HK417D. This is the gas blowback with sniper kit on it. The scope and RMR setup is one of my favorites in my collection. Looks super sick on here. Super unique build. Up from there, this is one of the newer additions to my collection as well. This is a VFC PSG-1. This is the gas blowback version of the PSG-1. Super sick gun. I wanted one of these for so long, but unless you import them, they're almost impossible to find. Luckily, I found one in the States. I paid a little extra for it, but I could not be happier to have that in my collection. Let's make sure we don't get confused here. Let's come down to this gun here. This is a custom build that I'm working on. It is a GBBR. By Lancer Tactical. Yes, Lancer Tactical makes a GBBR. Not a bad gun for the price, but I am going to be doing a full custom build on it. As you can see, it's kind of in a weird state right now. But yeah, up from there, this is the HK45C gas blowback. Over here is the WE, I believe it is the Glock, I think that's a Glock 19 custom build, of course. Up from that is a WE-L85 gas blowback. Wanted one of these for a long time with grenade launcher as well. Over here we have the WE 7-inch Dragon High Kappa. Next to that is another AW Custom High Kappa as well. Do not remember the exact model numbers. The AW Customs typically have weird model names. Down from that is a Glock 26, I believe. It's a WE custom build. Again, I don't know if I can zoom in any further. Next to that is the KWA Mac 11, new edition as well, even though it was on back order for like a month. Finally got that. Up from there is another VFC gas blowback. This is the Mark 20 SSR. It is a gas blowback SCAR DMR version. Love this gun to death. Wanted one of these for a long time too. Again, it's another gun that's kind of hard to obtain stateside. Luckily, I was able to find one. Over here is the Novrich SSR 15. Another super sick gun, although this is not a gas blowback. This is an AEG. Probably one of the best AEGs I've ever owned. Just out of the box, it's just a sturdy, well-built beast of a gun. Down from that is a WEG39. This is gas blowback. One of my first GBBRs, maybe my first. Down from that, this is the Landtac. I think it's the SPF 15 or SP 15 custom gun. I got this in a mystery box. I was gonna resell it. If you don't know, I live in Texas. This company is based in Fort Worth. Landtac, who makes the real firearm, and when they manufactured these airsoft guns, they made an error on the trademark. So the retailers had to get rid of all these guns. I'm holding on to this because in my eyes, one day it will become a collector's piece, because like money, it is a misprint, and I think that one day they may become valuable. If not, to me, it is valuable because it is a misprint. Let's keep it moving. I know I've skipped over this. This is my only Polar Star in my collection. This is a Polar Star Jack inside of an Echo 1 Platinum body. Super cool. I love it to death. I can't wait to actually run it in a game. But yes, that's that. Let's keep it moving with some of these SMGs. Over here, we have, let me see if I can get this focus on a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is a KWA MP9 gas blowback, custom build. South of that is a WEP90. This is the WEP90, let me remind you. Not an AEG, it is a gas blowback. Super cool. Got a great deal on that as well. Down here is the KWA MP7. MP7 is gas blowback, of course. Another one that I've always wanted for a while. Got a great deal on it. Down from that is the KWA Vector. Again, this is probably one of the crown jewels, another one of the crown jewels of my collection. Have a lot of love for this gun. We'll never end up getting rid of it. Down here, got this out of an Evike mystery box. I believe this is it's a classic Army, but I believe it's called the ECS PCR or ACS or something like that. It's something like that, but it's a PDW. It's an AEG with a MOSFET inside. Probably end up getting rid of this as well, but I just wanted to hang on to it and enjoy it for a little while. South of that is a WEP90 with a Knights Armament, but I think it's all made by WE. Gas blowback PDW. Cool gun, great deal on it. Anyways, let's keep going. Let me zoom out, up this brightness a little bit. That's not bad. Alright, up here guys, we have a KWA LM4. I'd always wanted an LM4. Was really glad I could snag one of these. I originally wasn't sure if I really wanted the LVOA style rail, but I've come to really love it. It's been a great gun. It feels great. Bolt is real nice. The kick is nice. Anyways, GBB, of course, KWA LM4. Next to that is this is a Maruzen MP5K gas blowback. This gun's having some issues right now, and the parts are really hard to find, so I don't really do much with this. Just kind of letting it sit until I can maybe figure something out. But this is a gas blowback MP5K. The rate of fire on this thing is freaking disgusting. It is a scary gun. Got a great deal on it. The guy was selling it. He said he had held onto it for like 10 years. Didn't really know how much it was worth. So I think I snagged it for like 120 bucks shipped. It was a great deal. But anyways, keep moving. This is a KWA SR7. This is an AEG. I have this gun. I want to do maybe a Polar Star build with it. Everything on it is metal, so it feels amazing. So that's why I hold on to that. I eventually want to do some kind of build with it. South of that is an APS ASR 110. This is an AEG again. This is one of the guns that'll probably be up for sale soon. But great gun when I used it. This is my not KWA, WE AK-74U. I know one of my previous videos, I couldn't remember what brand this was, and I had a couple people try to tell me it was the Well. It's not the Well version. I've actually confirmed that it is the WE, which makes me happy because when I bought it, he told me it was a WE. So, it means he was telling the truth. That makes me happy. But yes, gas blowback, of course. Down here is the WE MSK. This is the gas blowback, of course. ACR look gun. I want to eventually do a CQB build on it and maybe switch out the handguard. But like I said, gas blowback, super sick. Another new addition to my collection is this Northeast Sten. This is the Mark 6. I originally wanted a Mark 2, but I got a great deal on the Mark 6 and decided to pull the trigger. So yes, of course, if you don't know, gas blowback. Down from that, this is a shell ejecting shotgun. I believe it's called the XM26 or XM126. It was a shotgun that was designed to attach the underneath of a barrel of an M4. Super cool gun. Like I said, it is a shell ejecting shotgun. It's gas powered, so super sick. Yeah, let's keep it going. Oh, we already went over that. This is my SIMA M14 AEG. This is probably another one that'll be up for sale, but this gun was probably one of my first guns that I actually fielded, really fielded. So super cool gun. Let's come down here to some of the specialty weapons. This is a classic Army micro gun. Again, this is probably a newer addition to my collection. I haven't really had this thing that long, but it's super cool. I haven't had a chance to really use it. My local shop's air compressor is down, so I haven't been able to hook it up to HPA yet. Down from that is an ICS grenade launcher. This is a revolver grenade launcher. I really want to replace this soon with a better version. I know there's a company named Craft Appleworks that used to make revolver grenade launchers. I really want one of those, except they're hard to find. I think I found one, so I may end up replacing this soon. Down from that is an AEG Scar. Nothing super special about this. It is a full custom build that I've had for like 10 years. But I just can't let go of. I've let go of everything else I've had for 10 years, but just can't let go of this for some reason. Right here is a Psy Cam 870 shell ejecting gas shotgun. Super, super sick. I wanted one of these for a long time, but they are expensive. Finally found a great deal on one, so I think this was in my last video as well. Maybe. I can't remember or not. But yeah, super cool shotgun. Up from that, this is a WE-SVD gas blowback, of course. Super cool. This wasn't anything I really super wanted, but I found a great deal on it. I was like, well, I'll give it a try. But super cool. I think this is it. So we'll go over these pistols. This is a KWC Model 75 CO2 gas blowback. This gun feels super crazy. Everything on it is metal. It's heavy, kicks hard, and it's just a unique gun. But yeah, moving down from that, this is another one of my KWA USPs. This is a gas blowback, CO2 blowback, whatever. This, I'm not 100% sure on this 1911. I cannot remember the brand or the exact model, but it is a 1911 variant. And I believe it was some kind of police or cop edition, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it is a gas blowback. Down here, this is another Glock. I believe this is the Glock. What is this? Glock 23, I believe. Another WE. It's a gas blowback, and it is a custom build. You can see the custom stippling job and everything on it. This is a Well 1911 CO2 blowback. This is a great gun. I think it was less than $100, which is crazy. The build quality on it is nuts. Kicks super hard. It is a GBB. For less than $100, it's great. And right here is another KWA USP CO2 blowback. But yeah, I think I'll pan over a couple of times so you guys can see everything. But I think that covers everything, guys. Like I said, so much stuff has been changing in the collection. I've probably doubled in size. Don't hate on me for all the orange tips. A lot of those are on there for a reason that I don't really want to get into right now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. The only other thing I can show you guys that pertains to my collection is my helmet, and I'm going to tiptoe over all the stuff. This is a custom stand that I built for my plate carriers and for my helmets. Let me up the brightness a little bit. I have a Mitch 2000 here. Everything on here is replica. There's nothing on here is real. Right here is my custom airframe setup. Super sick. I love this helmet. Looks super sick. I have comms as well as Rhino mount on here. I plan on getting some kind of dummy PVS, or maybe even, if I feel like it, maybe some real PVS, but I got to get this house situation figured out first. And then here we have just a typical bump helmet, kind of like a maritime style helmet. Everything on there replica as well. I have Ace-Link armor set up here. If you don't know what Ace-Link armor is, this is a Real Steel armor company. This is my real bulletproof vest. Super sick vest. I would highly recommend checking them out. This isn't important, but this is a flat style plate carrier. Back here I just have some miscellaneous comms. I have my actual range headset, my walkers, some gloves, and then here I have my, let me see if I can get out a little bit further. This is an MOPC style plate carrier. I believe it is a Lancer Tactical. I got this actually for free. I wasn't going to order the Lancer Tactical, but I got it from free. I won a contest at Airsoft GI, so I got this a couple years back. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, a lot of stuff is changing. Please let me know, guys, if there's any specific content that you guys really want to see out there. I'm trying my best to put out content as this channel grows. But I need y'all's help to really boost the engagement. I need to know what you guys want to see out of the channel. So with that being said, thank you guys so much again. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.